Hello and welcome to Normal Game Couch. Today we're playing Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. If you follow the channel, you've probably noticed that I haven't streamed in a while. I was taking kind of a hiatus. You may notice also on the channel that I took the schedule off. I kind of felt overwhelmed, like I was a slave to the schedule, and that's kind of why I slowed down and stopped streaming for a while. Also, I've had a very unhealthy first quarter of the year, a lot of health problems, so I decided to take a little break. This is not necessarily a return to the, every weekday format or whatever. I'm streaming today because I want to. And I think that should be the case. You should stream when you want to stream. My schedule kind of forced me to stream when I didn't want to stream, and that's where the hiatus came from. But this is just going to be a quick little fun thing that we're doing. This should be, I don't know how long these radio episodes are in Holiday Star, but I think they're pretty quick. We're just going to do one. I don't know how long that's going to be, how long it's going to take, but it should be a pretty quick affair. We'll just start with part one. The how and why of Saint Pigeonation's question box. Hi everybody, I'm Kawara Ryuta, a rock dove from 2-3. I seem to be in charge of the question corner. I think you all can tell what we're doing here just from the name, but since it's the first time, I'll explain. In the how and why question box, I'll be answering letters you've all sent in. Not just questions though, it looks like we'll be doing shoutouts, random asides, all sorts of things. It'll be pretty relaxed, pretty chill, man. It'll be pretty chill. Bear with us. Because this is the first time, I've made sure to pick things which don't spoil any of the BBL route from the full version. So no spoilers here. If you haven't finished yet, spoiler landmines can be scary. But don't worry, there won't be any of those here. Let's get started then. Now for our very first letter from one Eviophile. This is a historic moment, everybody. If you get married to Hiyoko, you'll be the one wearing the wedding dress, right, Ryuta? Right? You seem awfully sure about this. Actually, Hiyoko told me a little about her dream wedding a long time ago. She said she wanted a bungee jump wedding. I can't remember where, but apparently there's a place where you can have the entire ceremony while oscillating several meters above the ground. If she still wants to have a bungee wedding, a dress would be risky for either of us. It would be nice if we could wear our street clothes. Anyway, next letter. This one's from a Miss Bird Love. Let's see. Did birds' lifespans change at all when they were ascended? I don't know what life expectancies were like before, but some have increased over the past 100 years or so. Larger parrots and things were always long-lived, and so didn't change much. But smaller birds, like quails and things, live several times as long now. Doves still have much shorter lives than humans, though. That's just how it is. Oh, sorry. We're getting gloomy already. Let me change course a little. Let's regroup and move on to the next letter. This is from one Kanako McCann. To Hiyoko, nice to meet you. I have lost my heart to your wild lifestyle. Being a hunter-gatherer must be hard, in a lot of ways. Have you ever had trouble with some particular animal or had to live through something really difficult? I was told to answer anything for Hiyoko as best I could. Hiyoko's really something. She's been wild and rugged ever since we were very young. I've always admired her, too. She never really complains, so I'm not sure I know of anything that's really given her trouble. The one thing I can think of would be the time her den got hijacked. Once, her house got invaded by a bunch of jackals while she was at school. It looked really tough. As long as there are living creatures, there will always be turf wars. She said the fight with the boss jackal lent an entirely new meaning to the phrase domestic violence, so maybe that's a good example of a quarry which gave her trouble as well. Then again, in the end they reconciled, and she was welcomed into the jackal tribe as a brother. So maybe it was more like a pair of Yankees having a sunset fist fight on the riverbank than a hunter and her prey. The next letter is addressed to Nageki. From one Hatoful Charis. What do you wish for on Tanabata? I always felt sad not seeing your card. I think we should have him answer this himself. Nageki, are you here? What? Oh, good. I was worried I'd have to call you on the announcer. Call you on the announcer. Okay. Is that microphone on? Yep, we're on the air right now. How meta. Wait, don't leave yet. No, I don't want to be recorded. Just answer the question, please? Fine. But once I've answered, I'm leaving. Thank you. This letter was asking if you make wishes on Tanabata. I'd like to know what you'd wish for too. I don't. Wishes are for superstitious children, not bookworms like me. Dr. Iwamine always makes one. Oh, did you make them when you were younger? Yes. What sort of things did you wish for back then? Nothing. Nothing special. Things like, I hope my family stays happy. Harmless things like that. I'm always hoping for the same thing. I know how it is. We all know how it is. Are we done? I'm leaving. Oh, yeah. Sorry for holding you up. See ya. Right. He really cares about his family. I wonder what they're like. They must all be quiet, calm birds like him. The next one is for San. It isn't signed. It's a little long, but I'll try to read it in one go. Okasan. Ah! Okasan! Hiff, sniff, smells good. I want to hiff Okatan's pure white plumage. This game is pretty bizarre. Wait, no, not hiff, mofu, crunchy. My heart, festival, Okasan, so cute. Ah. Okasan's voice is decided. Yay. Ah, cute. Too cute. Oko-san. I'm so glad the drama CDs are going to be... this can't be. Gah! The drama CDs are not real. Wait. The games aren't real either. Okasan is not real. No! Oh man, this is so bizarre. I'm quitting reality. Wait. He's looking at me? Okasan in my monitor is looking at me? He's looking at me. The Okasan on the blog is looking at me. He's talking to me in the game. I'm glad I'm still here. Pudding. Okasan, I did it. Blah blah blah, the drama CD, Okasan. Yeah, yelling, yep. Okasan, deliver it to him at St. Pigeonations. I felt like I was gonna suffocate reading that. Yeah, you and me both. It has been delivered. Your love has been delivered. Will you accompany Okasan on a journey? True pudding awaits. I think he understands. That's good. That makes one of us. I do not understand. On that note, the last letter here is for San as well. From one Ori. I love Okasan too much, and my heart is turning into a Hato heart. Is it easy to keep doves at home? I want an Okasan all of my own, to stroke gently around and around. My goal is to have him ride on my shoulder. I know it isn't a casual decision, but do you think I could do that? No one around here has kept doves for some decades. The pet shop does not sell them either. Where did Oka-san come from? It is a mystery. Would you terribly mind telling me? I think I should start by talking about San's actor. This will get a bit meta. San is modeled off of a dove named Oka-san kept by the creator. I knew that. One of my viewers actually explained this to me when I was streaming the proper title. Of course, his portrait is a picture of the bird himself. In reality, he isn't interested in pudding at all. Please don't try to feed a dove pudding. Doves aren't particularly hard to care for. Anyone who's kept a budgie or a sparrow or anything should find it pretty easy. You hear that, Ashitaka? There's a dove in our future. A racing bird would be a little more difficult, but for a fantail or the like, a fairly small cage is fine. A rabbit cage works very well. However, doves aren't very common pets, so there aren't many veterinarians who know how to treat them. Doves are usually very healthy and rarely get sick, but you might want to make sure there's a clinic nearby which will receive them just in case. They're not common in general pet stores, but there's usually a section for doves in places that specialize in birds. Have a look around. Good luck, Miss Ori. I hope you can have a wonderful birdie life. That's all for today. Thank you for sending us letters. Alright, so there you go. That's the Radio Chick achievement. That's all it takes. I'm not going to go through any of these other ones today. There's 6 parts here. I'm concerned that there may be spoilers involved. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.